Hello my dear students, welcome back to the physics class. We have already learned the first and second laws of motion. Today we are going to learn about Newton's third law of motion. According to Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of motion gives information about the origin of forces in nature. In nature, the forces always occurs in pair. When a body exerts some force on another body, the other body in response also exert equal and opposite force on the first body. The force exerted by the first body on the second body is called action force, and in response to it, the force exerted by the second body on first body is called reaction force. Hence, according to Newton's third law of motion, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. But action and reaction forces acts on different bodies. It can be demonstrated using two similar spring balances. Take two similar spring balances and join them hook to hook. One end of the first spring balance is attached to a rigid wall and the free end of the second spring balance is pulled by our hand. It is found that both the spring balances shows the same readings. This can be explained as follows. The first spring balance pulls the second spring balance, due to which we get some reading in the second spring balance. The same reading is seen in the first spring balance because the second spring balance also pulls the first spring balance by the same force. The pull on the second spring balance on first spring balance is called action, and the pull of the first spring balance to the second spring balance is called reaction. So, we can conclude to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. It is also clear that the action and reaction are equal and opposite, but they act on different bodies simultaneously. Hence, they do not cancel each other. We can find many examples from our daily life for Newton's third law of motion. When we walk on the ground, we press the ground with our feet in backward direction. This is action force. In response, the ground exerts reaction on our feet in forward direction, which enables us to move in forward direction. The walking on muddy road or on ice is difficult because we cannot exert action force in backward direction effectively. Hence, in response, ground does not exert sufficient reaction force in forward direction needed for walking. When a bullet is fired from a gun, the gun recoils back. The reason is that the gun exerts an action force on the bullet in forward direction. The bullet also exerts an equal and opposite reaction force as gun. As a result, the gun recoils in backward direction. The gunman feels a backward jerk. The lighter gun will have larger backward velocity, and so gunman experiences more jerk. The working of a rocket is also based on Newton's third law. A rocket contains a combustion chamber having a hole at its bottom. When fuel burns rapidly, the hot gases emerges forcefully from the bottom in backward direction and the rocket moves in forward direction due to the reaction force of the outgoing gas, or the force exerted by the rocket on gas is action force and the force exerted by gas on rocket is reaction force. It is the reaction force on rocket in forward direction due to which rocket moves. It is a common experience that when a man jumps out of a boat to the bank of the river, the boat moves backward. The reason is when man steps out of the boat, he presses the boat in backward direction, which is the action force, and in response to it, the boat exerts a reaction force on man in forward direction, which enables him to move forward. As the boat is floating on water, it moves backward. When boatman wants to take his boat away from the bank of the river, he pushes the bank with his oar. While pushing the bank with oar, he exerts action force on the bank. The bank exerts an equal and opposite reaction force on the boat, due to which the boat moves away from the bank. Suppose a box is placed on a ground. The box is exerting downward force equal to its weight. As box is at rest, it is in equilibrium. Therefore, an upward force equal in magnitude to its weight must act on the box. This upward force is provided by the reaction of the ground. Thus, weight of the box acting on ground is the action force. In response, the ground exerts an equal and opposite force on the box, which is called normal reaction force. It is very common that when you exert a force of action on a wall by pushing the palm of your hand against it, you experiences a force of reaction exerted by the wall on your palm. By the same way, while catching a ball, the ball exerts a force of action on the palm of the cricketer, and the cricketer exerts an equal force of reaction on the ball to stop it. All these examples gives a clear evidence to Newton's third law of motion. Hope you all understood what I taught you today. Thank you and have a nice day.